abandoned trying to redo our blinds for now. $700, $800 is like a little bit too much for us. So I think we'll just make do for now until we come up with a better idea. I looked into like pre-made ones, and those are even like more expensive, like close to I think $900 to get the full set. Since they're not standing up very well, I thought maybe we could like sew suction cups into them ourselves. We don't know what to do though, so if you guys have any recommendations on cost-effective blinds that also keep out the heat, please let us know. Thanks, Ricky.
No worries, it was yummy.
It was. Yeah, blinds, no go for now.
Yeah.
But it's not too urgent. It's annoying, and we'd like to.
Yeah, they
fix
still
them.
work though.
We're gonna switch gears though to painting the roof of the bus with insulation.
A thermal coating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really just need a bit of protection from the heat. We get a lot, obviously through the windows, which is why we have the shades that we have.
And they do help a lot.
Yeah. But then the second source of heat we get is just through the like radiant heat through the roof.
Yeah.
So hopefully putting this insulation coating on will solve that, but we'll see.
Here we are with our Super Therm after many weeks of discussion.
Research
And talking to friends and Facebook groups. We have it. It's been delivered. We're ready to go.
King of cool.
So for the next, well, we think it'll take 2 days. Famous last words. But we have 4 days off of work.
Yeah, the end of the week is meant to be pretty warm, so it'll be a good test to see how well it's working.
All right, here is the plan. We have a few contingencies built in, 2 more days of dry weather. But for now, the plan is day 1, here we are. First thing to do, go to Bunnings, get all of our supplies. And then we gotta take everything off the roof. So we have our solar panels up there. We have our big rooftop box full of fishing stuff and camping stuff and all that good stuff. Say stuff again.
Stuff.
We've got a nice rust removal spray that'll get rid of any rust that we have up there. Day 2, we'll pressure wash the top of the bus, get any extra dirt off that. We'll get the silicone around the vent off as well so we don't paint over the silicone. And then we'll tape up any edges that we don't want to get paint on. And then we'll actually get to painting. So it'll take 2 coats. Hopefully we can get them both done in 1 day. It only takes 2 hours of drawing time between each coat. So hopefully we can get this done in the morning, do the first coat around noon, let it dry for 2 hours, get the second coat done, and then, yeah, hopefully we'll be done and we can start putting stuff back up on the bus. And then we'll also have to silicone up the vent again, which might take some time.
And then hopefully day 3 and 4, we get to just go out and enjoy our weekend.
Yeah,
and test out.
Enjoy the fruits of our labor. Being tall, I always get to feel the heat coming in right at my head level, so hopefully I'll see a result of the Super Therm right away.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna help? Okay.
Let the games begin. Well, that was a lovely intermission. Our friends Shayna and Mike, who we met in Perth, were down here in the area for a Nan Up Music Festival. So they just stopped by on their way back up to Perth.
Good catching up.
Yeah, short and sweet. but we'll see them in a few weeks.
Yeah. For now, back to work. So before we go to Bunnings, we're going to stop in at the work shed as well, because the caravan park that we're working at has been really kind and let us use any tools that they might have. So we'll go have a look and grab what we need, and then anything that they don't have we'll get from Bunnings. Open up the work queue.
Let's go. Classic Kieran style.
That's cool, I'll walk.
Is that the right thing? Show us the haul.
All right. So we got 2 roller covers, 2 bits of silicone for the vent when we're done with it, 2 bits of tape to tape up any lines, silicone spatulas for the roof vent, ant rid because we have some ants, and 2 disposable paint trays.
Cost us $120.
All right. Back from Bunnings. Next step. We're gonna take the solar panels off. We're gonna take this bad boy off. One down.
He's ready.
Oh, thank you. Supervisor on the scene.
Quite hot.
Number 1 fan. So these are the bolts that we have to undo. Don't mind the wavy gutter. I might have hit a tree or 2. But yeah, look. You get that much of a turn, and then you end up scraping all the paint. So you can see I've repainted this once.
How long do you think it'll take you to take all those?
Should we time me?
Well, what's your guess, and then we'll time you.
Let's see. We've got 8 of them. What do we think? 3. What's 3 times 8? 24?
You're supposed to be an engineer.
I was in another life.
Yeah, 24. Half an
24
hour.
minutes. What time is it now?
It's 3:30. You should probably have your tea first, though.
It's too hot.
It'll be too cold in half an hour.
I'll do this half. We'll pause the timer.
Well, I can help. We can double time it. We can get started. And then I'll tell you when the tea's cool enough. Take a break. And
Yeah.
then I'll help you finish it off.
It's a good plan. I like it. What was my time?
Well, I'll show you.
Nearly 4 minutes.
Yeah, and I started a bit late, so I think the 3 minutes 50 seconds is actually 4 minutes.
Great. 4 times 8, 32. Half an hour of joy. How's the tea?
It's a nice time.
All right.
It's tea time.
Tea time. Lovely. Back to it. All right, the speed dealer's taking over for me.
So,
I'm gonna go find something that fits this nut and we can get her done twice as fast. Double team.
dude, he's naked. One down. Okay.
Comfy?
Okay.
Huh? Roof deck. So for these solar panels, taking out the tech screws in the corners here, there's some double-sided tape back there. I don't know if you can see that. So there you can see the lovely double-sided tape. Got a trusty dusty paring knife that sometimes we use for food, but sometimes it's also been used to take that apart. All right, one down. We're gonna have to scrape up all this as well, which looks like fun. Let's try something else. Methylated spirits. Doesn't really seem to be doing anything, eh? And it's raining. And sunny. Nice rainbow though. It's not really coming off. Let's try acetone. Yeah, that's working. Fun. Yeah, look at that. Finally see some paint underneath. Well, this is taking a long time, so I'm gonna get stuck into it. See you on the other side.
You can hear him scraping away. So I've just started on dinner. I reckon Scott's gonna be not just running out of acetone, but pretty much running out of daylight. It's pretty dark out there. So he should be in any time now. Yum.
All right, well, didn't quite get there. I thought I'd run out of light, but thankfully there's a giant spotlight shining at me. You can see here and there that it's not quite off, but we're out of acetone and it looks like dinner's ready. So I believe that's the end of day one. Good, I'm hungry. What's cooking? Good looking. It smells Mexican-y.
Yeah, rice, beans, lettuce, sweet potato, onion, carrot.
Yum.
I feel like it could maybe use a dressing,
Yeah, that sounds nice.
a yogurt based.
Mmm. What do you think, Kitty? Dressing? No comment? Huh? What do you think? Oh,
Yeah, that's a yes.
that's a yes. Yogurt. I'm going to have one of these because it's been a long day. Do you want some, Kitty? She just wants yogurt. No yogurt for the kitty. Oh no. Okay, you can have a treat. Oh yeah.
Flat spatula. It's not the best scooping tool.
I'm here for it.
Here we are.
Thanks for cooking.
No worries. Thanks for scraping.
So much fun.
I feel like we probably won't finish the job tomorrow.
Yeah.
I feel like rather than just pressure ourselves, we have 2 more days. We do one paint a coat one day, another day.
One coat of paint or one paint coat?
One coat of paint. What did I say?
Paint and coat. It's been a long day. There's still heaps to do. So we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
It was really good, by the way.
Thank you.
Good morning. We've gone to Bunnings again. Bia's enjoying the sunshine. So it'll be remove, put the tech screws back in, pressure wash, remove that. That should be fun. Then we can paint. over to our manager's front yard where we can do some pressure washing.
Hi.
All right, bus has been moved. We have a power washer. We're gonna cover the roof in a bit of a wash so all the grime comes off and then pressure wash it off. Should be a quick job. Should be.
Bia, what's going on? What's going on out there?
We're back at our site. What's going on over there?
And then I lose it every time. Is there a better tool? It says methylated spirits can help, but are not very effective.
You know what's effective? Trusty dusty acetone.
You're supposed to like leave it on for like 30 minutes.
To soften it all the way up.
Yeah, alternatively you can use like a blow dryer or a heat gun.
On heat it up.
Yeah.
So I might have applied it a little too thick when I did it the first time.
Why'd you have to cake it on so badly the first time? Look at how thick that is.
Yeah, safety first.
We're still here, trying to get the silicone off the roof.
I don't think I used it enough.
Oh, look at that. That looks like something from a nightmare. Bia, hi.
All right, there's a hole in the roof. So we scraped all around the hole and it's ready for painting. Also rust convert over there tonight. That'll be our last thing to do. Tomorrow we'll give it another rinse down just in case there's any dust or anything on top of it, and then we can finally paint. Woo! Day 2 done.
Yeah, buddy.
That was fun.
It was kind of shit.
Yeah.
I felt pretty defeated at points. Just sitting there for hours with a razor blade. I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We ended earlier today than I did yesterday. Positives.
Yeah.
Yeah, all we have to do tomorrow is tape up and paint.
All we have to do.
Tape up and paint.
It was really caked on. It was like,
Well, we've never had a leak in this thing, so
Yeah.
You're welcome.
thank you. Yeah, I've got a new lease on life after showering. I feel like a new woman.
I need to go shower.
Yeah, you go shower. We'll get started on dinner. I reckon some wine is in order for me. Would you like
If you're having
some?
wine, I'll have wine. That was an amazing shower, and this is an amazing sunset. Van life never stops. Ran out of water. Right, kitty? Can't hear you, Peach. Oh, I see dinner inside and wine. Good morning, kitty. You ready to paint today? Yeah? I'm ready to paint today. Wow. So nimble. Today's the day.
Day 3.
Already washed the bus and wiped it down with a towel. We'll tape up the edges and then we'll get painting. Let's do it.
Whoa! Turn into butter. So viscous. What's going on?
You can kind of see that the brush leaves a different texture than the roller. It's coming on nice.
Patchy, IMO, but
Yeah, that's what the second coat's for. Positive thoughts.
it's good. One coat down. It looks pretty DIY. Yeah, hopefully the second coat will smooth everything out. It was stressful putting it on. The paint was hard to work with. It was like super tacky. I'm keen for a break. Feel like we'll have a fair bit left over, so maybe we'll end up doing a third coat, who knows. Getting ready for round 2.
We got 2 rollers this time. I've gotten in all the edges with the brush. So now I'm just gonna try and get as close as possible with the roller to that to smooth out all the brush marks.
All right, let's get it done. It's hot out here.
You're getting there.
So we've just taken a nice hour-long break. We had our calippos, those were great. We have a little bit of paint left, so we're gonna finish it off in the key areas, so like the space above the bed and the front cab where we have no aircon.
Last little bits. She's looking pretty good though. There's a few little bits that I think need some touching up with a brush, and a few children that need to go away.
Most of the paint so thick you can't even pour it anymore. Lick it.
Believe we're done.
Are we? I feel like I'm at that stage where I'm so tired I might injure myself or throw up.
That's a good time to end. Oh yes. Time for a much needed dip.
Yes,
I'm cooked.
same. Nothing left in the tank.
No.
I was feeling quite before when we were just recording a little update there,
Yeah.
and Scott was telling me, he stopped the video and said, do that again but cheery. I was like, no, I'm not cheery. I'm gonna be real. A little dip will do us good and then we can finish off.
Let's do it.
See you in the pool. Feeling refreshed?
Oh yeah.
I could use a lot of food.
Yes, you are.
And what do we have here? This is where we leave you folks.
Say bye, kitty.
Bye. See you guys tomorrow. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Day
Day
4.
That's day 8.
Got to put everything back up on the bus and potentially a surprise new thing. Looks like it's coming today.
It might be coming today. I got a notification that it's on the way.
Putting on the solar panels first. Let's get stuck into it.
Let's do it.
Solar panels are a bit dirty, so we'll give them a quick clean. We'll get them plugged in to start charging up the batteries again. It's been 3 days without any battery.
This is my first time coming up to look at it since yesterday, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Feels cool. Chunky bits that I couldn't even roll out yesterday as I was applying it, so yeah, little love marks, freckles.
This is the double-sided tape. Get some airflow underneath them so they stay cool. I'll hold up my side higher so you can line up your holes, and then we'll lay it down towards me.
Okay. Not to see, yeah, see if they're working. Receiving 134 watts.
Time to put back the roof rack, which is always so much fun.
Before we screw on the next set of roof racks, we just brought the box up to double check that the U-bolts can line up around it, and it looks like they can. So I've just come inside. And it's like midday, so the sun's pretty much overhead. It's not midday. I had to just exit this video and check what time it was. It's 10 a.m. but it's pretty hot out there. But it feels really good in the bus, and like I don't feel any heat coming through. Yeah, it feels nice in here. You nice and comfy, Bia? Not too hot. You look comfy.
And look what just arrived, just in time. So this is our Max Air Max Fan Deluxe all-weather RV ventilator in white. Yeah, perfect timing. Everything's ready to go up there. So I've lined her up next to the existing fan just to make sure this doesn't get in the way, and it looks like it's just the right size. All right, so she's placed in, nothing screwed in yet. I've attached the wiring. And she works.
She's so much quieter than our old one.
Yeah, that's really nice. All right, now to screw it in, silicone, and put the cover on under here. And then this part's done.
And then we gotta put everything in the box, and then we're done.
Yeah.
Right?
And then we're done.
Yeah.
Hey, kitty.
All for you, Papa.
All right. It's time to silicone. All right, the silicone is done.
Woohoo!
While the silicone is drying, getting to tack, it'll take a little while to get all the way. We put everything back in the box. So pretty much once this is on, we're done.
That's a good feeling.
One more step, one more step, one more step. Fancy. We did it.
Woo!
We did it.
Congratulations.
You have successfully completed the installation of painting the roof, replacing the Max Air fan. That's it. 4 days later. What do you think?
Yeah!
Yeah! Too much yelling.
Sorry, kitty.
Time for a swim. Chips and then a dip.
Chips and dip. That was my joke. Beef.
Well, that's it for this week.
See yous.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Not every week we're going to be building the whole time. Sometimes we'll actually leave the caravan park.
Yeah, soon we'll be back to actually adventuring and less working. And
Subscribe to see that.
thanks for watching.
See ya.